It usually emits the rhythmical sound peculiar to the alternate current arcs. But the curious point is that the sound may be heard with a number of alternations far above 10,000 per second, which by many is considered to be about the limit of audition. In many respects, the coil behaves like a static machine. Points impair considerably the sparking interval. Electricity escaping from them freely, and from a wire attached to one of the terminal streams of light issue, as though it were connected to a pole of a powerful Doppler machine. All these phenomena are, of course, mostly due to the enormous differences of potential obtained as a consequence of the self-induction of the coil and the high frequency the current is minute, while there is a corresponding rise of pressure. A current impulse of some strength started in such a coil should persist to flow no less than 4/10,000ths of a second. As this time is greater than half the period, it occurs that an opposing electromotive force begins to act while the current is still flowing. As a consequence, the pressure rises as in a tube filled with liquid and vibrated rapidly around its axis. The current is so small that, in the opinion and involuntary experience of the writer, the discharge of even a very large coil cannot produce seriously injurious effects. Whereas, if the same coil were operated with a current of lower frequency, though the electromotive force would be much smaller, the discharge would be most certainly injurious. This result, however, is due in part to the high frequency. The writer's experiences tend to show that the higher the frequency, the greater the amount of electrical energy which may be passed through the body without serious discomfort. Whence it seems certain that human tissues act as condensers. One is not quite prepared for the behavior of the coil when connected to a Leyden jar. One, of course, anticipates that since the frequency is high, the capacity of the jar should be small.